Music was always just a communicator for us when we were kids. I grew up in a really creative environment, and it wasn't something that it was like a product or something to be consumed. It was something to express. There was always a guitar around when I was a kid. A guitar was like a pair of shoes, or something common around the house. I didn't ever think or know about record deals or recording albums or the business of music or any of that. It was music was just art. I remember, some hippie when I was a kid, a foot and a half long beard, and long, filthy hair, teaching me how to play some chords on a guitar. The first album that was given to me that made a really deep impact was probably Led Zeppelin 2. I think it was just the music in general, the imaginative quality of music and the emotional. There was always such a sense of like abandon and ferocity. I listened to a lot of classic rock. We were also really poor, so we didn't have a lot of records. I don't ever remember ever in my life as a kid up until being a teenager, I remember buying maybe 1 or 2 albums my entire, adolescence. My brother and I, my brother's the talented one. He was always playing music, from the time he could walk. He was the one that had the raw talent. He was a drummer. We have a photo of him when he was about 4 years old in front of like a 8-piece drum pad practice set, And he was a painter as well, and he really led the charge as far as creative output. And the younger brother often learns from the older. Born of a womb of a poisonous man, beaten, broken, chased from the land. I would say I would definitely be more inspired by taking a walk around the Museum of Modern Art for a few hours than I would listening to music. That would inspire me to write a song in a much deeper and greater way. Pray to your God, open your heart, whatever you do. Usually songs aren't difficult. The birth isn't as difficult. It's the rearing. Most of the songs from The Kill to Kings and Queens, there are a period of time that I've thrown the songs out, thinking that they were basically a lost cause. And that's a pretty common theme. If they resurrect themselves, then I know they're strong enough. I have a song called This Is War, and I couldn't figure out the bridge for the life of me. I knew the chorus, and I knew the verse. But I didn't have the next part, lyrics, for about a year. I didn't know what the melody was, and sometimes you have to live life. It's a weird thing. You kind of write in parallel with this other part of your life that you're living, which is, I guess, experience and relationships and many other things that influence and inspire you and challenge you. You have to kind of keep living in order. Sometimes the songs, you have to catch up to the songs, sometimes they have to catch up to you. I don't remember the moment I tried to forget. I lost myself. Is it better not said? I'm closer to the edge. Closer to the Edge is a song that was in the trash for about a year. I found the other day a little voice note from the very first time that I played the song for Shannon and for Tomo. And I came and I played them basically just the chords like this. There was something really ballad-esque about it when I played it on the guitar, and it was slow and it was really melodic, and I didn't like that, so I took it and basically killed it and reinvented it in the digital world, and made it an electronic song. But the core and the root of the song is always this really simple song that was written on a piano and acoustic guitar.
The birth of a song, the death of a dream, closer to the edge.
Making music is making art. It's the business of living in dreams. And it's not about how well you play or about how much you know. It's about what you mean and how you mean to say it, I suppose. It really is a place where there's an opportunity to say everything and anything that you wish to say and do.
One day, maybe we'll meet again.
I am Jared Leto, and I am in a band called 30 Seconds to Mars. Thank you.